Hey, History Through Film. This is Miss Corey. I'm going to talk through the Unit 3 World War II Summative. So, in this summative, you're going to make a podcast/video recording about Saving Private Ryan and in this corner of the world. So, you must include the following in the podcast. Your podcast must be at least 3 minutes long, which I know seems like a lot, but trust me, once you start talking, it'll go pretty fast. You also must introduce yourself at the beginning of the podcast, like any good podcaster would. You must answer the prompts/questions in complete sentences. The first thing you're going to talk about is give me your opinion on Saving Private Ryan. Did you enjoy the movie? If so, what parts did you enjoy? Did you dislike the movie? If so, what parts did you dislike? Now, you can't just say generic things like, I liked the movie. It was cool, had a lot of action. No, you got to be more specific than that. Give me specific details, give me scenes, give me quotes. The more specific, the better. It's going to be the same thing with give me your opinion on in this corner of the world. Did you enjoy this movie? If so, what parts did you enjoy? Did you dislike this movie? If so, what parts did you dislike? And then for the last part of the podcast, you're going to answer this question here in at least 3 complete sentences. So, former Prime Minister of Great Britain, Neville Chamberlain, said, in war, whichever side may call itself the victor, there are no winners, but all are losers. So even though the Allies overall won World War II and the Axis lost World War II, how do we see loss in Saving Private Ryan? And how do we see loss in this corner of the world? I'm looking for specific pieces of information and specific scenes from each of these movies. All right, now let's go on to recording your podcast. So to record your podcast, I kind of laid out a little grid of what you need to do. I know it looks confusing. It's not. It's a lot more simpler than you think it is. So to record your podcast, you're going to click on the discussion assignment on Schoology right down here, okay, where it says Unit 3, World War II Summative Podcast, record your voice here. Okay, click on that. That's going to open up a kind of discussion form. You will see the rubric up here above, and then you will see in this box right here where you can click on write a comment. So I want you to click on that little box right there. Once you do that, you will then see a microphone symbol right here on the bottom of the discussion box that says audio/video recording. This is how you record your podcast. Make sure your microphone works, by the way, because if you have a silent podcast, there's nothing for me to grade. Once you are done recording your podcast, okay, you're going to click post. And that's it. That is how you record your podcast. So make sure that you do it directly on this Schoology voice recording thing that they have in the discussion post. I tried it with my world history last semester and it worked out fabulous. So that's why I want you to try it out here in History Through Film. All right, so some tips I have. Make sure your audio works. If your submission is silent/quiet that I can't understand you, you will be getting a 0 because there's nothing for me to grade. If you have other concerns about voice recording, let me know. We can schedule a phone call or a meeting so you can do the voice recording to me live. I will be the only one who listens to the podcast, so don't worry, no one else is going to grade it or anything. It's just me. The use of outside resources for information will result in points deducted from your project, if not a permanent 0. Outside resources include looking on the internet or using AI for information that about this unit that we did not use in class. For example, you cannot just use Google or AI and ask, give me 3 bullet points about loss and Saving Private Ryan, and use the first results that come up. I will be very picky on your answers to the prompt above by having you use information only from the lessons from this unit. I also made an example podcast as well. I did mine about A League of Their Own and Hidden Figures, so y'all wouldn't just copy and paste my answers. I know some of you like examples, so that's why I try to do as many examples as I can. The rubric will be attached to the Unit 3 summative assignment, and this will be due Sunday, May 24th at midnight. I will not be accepting anything late. Also note that all late/missing assignments, as well as the podcast, are due Sunday, May 24th at midnight. May 24th at midnight. If it is not turned in, it becomes a permanent 0. No exceptions. All right, that's all I got for you. Thanks for listening. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.